Happy New Year. Welcome to 2021, people. I hope we are excited with what is going to happen in this year. Better than 2020 already. I can feel the difference. I wish I could. But anyway, guys, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. We are now rebuilding and building up to the next fixtures that are coming on this week. And we're starting as early as today. On the 1st of January, we'll be having interesting games. We have the likes of Everton versus Manchester United, and we have the big clash of the week, which is Manchester City versus Chelsea. That is going to be an interesting one. I can't wait. And we are going to see Arsenal battling it with the West Brom. Remember, West Brom were hammered last week by Leeds United, and Arsenal picked up their second victory of after 10 games. Let me just say, after 10 games, they picked up their second victory. So they're feeling like they're back. Can Arteta's boys do the work? I don't know. We'll be exciting to see. And we are going to watch Liverpool again battle it with Southampton, which is going to be an interesting one because the last two games, let's face it, it has been a downfall for Liverpool. But now we have somebody who has joined in the team back. Thiago Alcantara is back, people, and the last 20 minutes or 15 minutes that I played in the game against Newcastle, it was a fresh breath into the Liverpool squad. So are we going to see him play in this game, and what is he going to be doing on a Monday? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. It's going to be interesting. Please do me a favor, if you haven't, click that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any single time when we go live, because guess what? We are always live, people. So do me that favor and click that like button, important, and subscribe to the channel for 2021. That is the best. And thank you very much to those who have subscribed, because it seems like my wish came true after all, that I went to 2021 with 120 subscribers. Now let's look at where we go from now on. Do me a favor, like I said, click that like button and subscribe. So, talking of Manchester City and Chelsea, this is one fixture that has brought some crazy moments that we can still remember up to this day. Remember last season when these two battled each other, Chelsea made sure Manchester City were not going to have any advantage over Liverpool. They are the one who gave the crowd to Liverpool last season by beating Manchester City by that goal that Williams scored as the last goal, and whatever that happened. And also in other fixtures, there was a game that they played and Chelsea scored crazy goals to beat Manchester City by 2-0. Can they do that today? Frank Lampard's boys have been struggling with 2 games that has passed with a defeat and a loss, a defeat and a draw. So they need to come back into winning ways. But Manchester City, as much as this has been a slow start for them, they are still grinding results, people. They are still getting the results, and they're still, let me just say, smiling in a way. So it's going to be interesting to see how week 17 will turn up. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to put the games right now on the screen there for us so that we try to reveal them, looking at them as how they're set up and what can they do. So the first game of which is going to be played today, 7:30 my time, it's Everton versus West Ham. Remember last week, which was week 16, Everton could not play against Manchester City because of some COVID-19 regulation and stuff, and some things that were happening. Let me just say, people, I have no actually good explanation to why that game was not played, except that a lot of Manchester City players had picked up or had contacted COVID-19, but it seems like they're okay, because yesterday we got the news that was saying that they are back into training. So we'll hope that they continue with the training and they're fit to play against Chelsea and Everton. I hope that they're just preparing to play. And also the next game that will be played today is the big one, Manchester United, the team that looked like they finished 2020 in and on form point. They were showing like now they're back. The Manchester United that people were hoping to see, they are winning games, but they're playing with Aston Villa, and Aston Villa people got Grealish. That man has been doing crazy things since I started watching him. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this fixture. But at the same time, it's going to be amazing to watch. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What are you expecting to see from Grealish versus Rashford? If he's there. No, I think it's Grealish versus Bruno Fernandes, because you see, that's how they are. But one thing that I know about Aston Villa, they always make sure that you don't play your game. They actually find a way to disturb you, to never flow on your play or whatever you do. So I believe that's what they're going to try to do in Manchester United, to make sure that they struggle to play their own game, even if with the ball in their hands, and that is going to work to the advantage of Aston Villa. I'm not really sure if Tyrone Mings is back, because the last game he missed it because he had picked up a red card the game before. If he's back, it's going to be a big boost for them. But also, talking about it, I don't know exactly what is happening, because remember, Ross Barkley had to go out with an injury. Is he fit to come back into the squad? That could be a bigger boost for Aston Villa, that will actually cement their way to get that result against United. I want to hear what you're expecting to see from this game. It's going to be a mouth-watering game, and the clash that is going to leave people asking themselves that, is this what we were expecting to see in the first year? Can Manchester United pull out another late win like what they did the last game against Wolves? Or can we see a surprise where Manchester United, after 2 or 3 games of playing so well, being hampered and taken back to where they don't want to be? I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section so that we can see what we're expecting to see. And the other question that many people might be having is this: is Eric Bailly playing again alongside the Harry Maguire? Because it seems like against Wolves, he was the change that they really need. Can he stay fit, and can he produce is what got Manchester United fans smiling last last year? Can he do that? We don't know. We're going to find out today, because it's today at 8 o'clock in England time, or 10 o'clock my time here. So I'll be doing a watch along over that game. I hope you are excited, and I hope it will be an amazing fixture to watch. Let's see what will happen today. So Saturday continues. Remember, guys, Tottenham didn't play last game because of the COVID-19 again regulation. They were supposed to battle with, which team was that? Was supposed to about against the Burnley. I don't really know who had contacted COVID-19, either Burnley players or Tottenham Hotspur's players. But we'll find out tomorrow if Jose Mourinho's guys are back, and they'll be playing against the Leeds team that are full of surprises. They can come this week and win by 5-0, and they can come the other week and they lose by 6-2. So we don't know what Marcel Bielsa will be giving us in this game, and what Jose Mourinho's tactic against him will be. Because remember, this is going to be so important. Whatever Jose Mourinho is going to set up in this game, if he defends against the Leeds United, he's up for it. He's going to struggle, because Leeds, they like to explore those people who sit back. But if he attacks like what United did, like what Leicester did, he will definitely get something. But can Jose Mourinho attack against the team? That is going to be a pass for me. I believe he's not that kind of a man. He's going to try to defend this one and sit this one out, and he's going to struggle to get something out of this game. We'll see. I'll do my predictions of all the games, and later on, when I'm done with all the games, Crystal Palace battles Sheffield at 5 o'clock tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting game. Sheffield United has not picked up a point at all in this season, and Crystal Palace picked up a point. Yeah, I think 2 points, but they never picked up a victory. They don't have a victory in their belt, but can they do that they get something in this game? That is the question that every single person of us are actually wondering if they can do something. They have not done that, and we're still hoping that they do that. So the question is this: what are they going to do against a Crystal Palace team that seems like they found their form the last game that they played against Leicester, because they drew and they picked up an important goal or an important point after losing 3 goals to Aston Villa and losing 7-0 to Liverpool. So now it seems like things are now working well for Wilfred Zaha and his teammates. Can they continue with that? That is the question we'll be waiting to see. Remember now that Christian Benteke is back, and the suspension of the red card is now separate. Let's see what happened. Can't wait to see how this game will look like. It's going to be interesting to see where we go. Brighton will be battling Wolves today. This is an interesting game, because these are both teams that likes to attack. Brighton, they're actually the team that are at the bottom that plays actually exciting football. But exciting football without goals never wins you anything. Remember that game that they played against United, that they hit more shots at the post of United than what United even kicked as shots on target on the other side. So they are an exciting team. They can attack, but can they win against this Wolves that is coached by Nuno? We don't really know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I don't think I'll see Brighton getting anything out of this game. That's just what I think. And now moving on to the last, I think that is the last game of tomorrow, which is West Brom versus Arsenal. This is an interesting game, guys. I can't wait to see what happens and how this one will pin out or how it will actually settle up. Because we'll be watching Arteta's boys on the hunt of another 3 points. It means that they win, they are only 6 points away from Chelsea. This is a team that was about to be battling for relegation Arsenal in the few weeks ago. But these two victories, and if they pick this one as the third victory tomorrow, then they might actually be saying that we are going after for top four. Because that's how things have been like. United did that and they came back. Now look where they are. They're second team in the league. It's really interesting to see how this one will go. But it's going to be interesting. Brighton were humbled by Leeds United Lights team game by a humiliating victory by Leeds by winning. They won by 5 goals to 0. So what will they do against Arsenal? I don't know. They need a comeback. Big Sam has to set his team for a comeback. But if he tries to sit down with the youngsters that I'm seeing from Arsenal, he's going to cry for it. That's for sure. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What are you expecting to see from this game? It's going to be an interesting fixture. Then we move on a Sunday. Sunday, we don't have many games, by the way, but we have games that we can talk about. So the first game on Sunday is Burnley versus Fulham. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be at 2 o'clock my time, which means it's going to be at 12 o'clock in England. Then I don't know what to expect from this fixture because both of those teams are in the relegation zone. They are really playing around the relegation and they want to win. I have a feeling that they're going to make this game a draw. I hate to say it, but that's what I see. Newcastle, after picking up an important draw against Liverpool, the battle of Leicester. What is going to happen, people? I really, really want to wish I have an idea what's going to happen. But it's going to be an interesting game. I feel like Brendan Rodgers' boys will have enough to get something out of this game. Then the big one, the one that actually started this show, the one that we started talking about in the beginning, it's Manchester City versus Chelsea. This is going to be an interesting mouth-watering clash where we're going to be watching Pep Guardiola against Frank again. Who's going to win? That is the question in each and everyone's minds. I'm hoping to see an interesting win of either Chelsea or maybe a draw because I don't really like City winning a lot. But they may get something in this game. That's just the truth that I can see from this feature. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Then we have Southampton versus Liverpool. An interesting game that will be played on Monday evening at 10 o'clock, which will be the last game of week 17. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What are you expecting to see? Liverpool's last 2 games has been, let's just face it, horrible to actually look at. But now they're playing with Southampton, where now we have players that they need, the important players back into their squad. This is going to be a scary game. Trust me, I'm really afraid of this game. But at the same time, I'm excited to see what happens, especially that we're going to be putting Thiago and Klopp will try to shuffle again with the defense. Remember, Matip is out. We'll see what happens in this game. I can't wait. It's going to be an interesting game. I'll do more and cover more, maybe the press conference that Klopp will put on into this game because I'm trying to get later things going back to normal a bit. But let's see what happens. It's going to be an interesting fixture. Let me hear what you're expecting to see in the comment section. Which team will win for you and what are you expecting to see? And I thought I was done, but guess what? We are not done. On Tuesday, there is a fixture that will be played, and it's the match day 1 fixture of Burnley versus Manchester United. So this is the time we officially wipe the game in hand advantage of Manchester United. The Premier League noted that United are now battling for the top owners, and they've discovered that they're always going to be using this excuse that they have a game in hand. And the Premier League decided to say, let's try to create space for these guys to play their game one so that we remove the excuse of saying that we have a game in hand. I pretty much like this. I pretty much like this because if that thing is wiped away and they no longer have that advantage of game in hand and whatever you, we will actually watch what happens with the Premier League as it unfolds to see who's going to be winning the league between Manchester United and Liverpool, because at the moment they are the top teams that people are busy looking at. The only reason why they're talking about Liverpool is because they're on top. The other reason why they're talking about United is because they've been winning and they're fighting for the goes at the end of the game. So let's see what happens. It's gonna be exciting to see what happens, people. I'm excited. I hope you are excited. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Which games are you expecting to see, and which teams are going to win? Okay, before I disappear, which is the last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to predict the games. I'm gonna try to predict the games from the first game to the last one, just to give my own crazy predictions. I want to hear yours in the comment section as well. Everton versus West Ham. I see Everton winning by 2-0. I don't know why, because I think that Everton, as much as people are trying to rule them out of the title talk, that's still there, and they're gonna still cause trouble. Trust me on that. And the United versus Aston Villa, I see Villa beating United. That's fun. By 1 goal or 2-0. Tottenham versus Leeds United. I see this one being an interesting 2-2 draw game between the two sides. That's how I see it, people. I don't know. This is my predictions. Let me hear yours also in the comment section. Crystal Palace versus Sheffield. This is gonna be interesting, but I see Crystal Palace getting the 3-1 victory to Sheffield to just make sure that this team knows that they're going to be relegation zone this season. That's what people has to actually keep in their brain. Brighton versus Wolves, which is going to be interesting fixture. I see a 2-1 win to Wolves. West Brom versus Arsenal. I see a 1-0 win to Arsenal. Burnley versus Fulham. I see a 1-1 draw. Newcastle versus Leicester. I see a 3-1 win to Leicester City. Manchester City versus Chelsea. I see nothing but a 3-3 draw for these two teams. I don't know why. That's what I see. Southampton versus Liverpool. I don't want to be biased in this, but I see a 2-1 win to Liverpool. We'll see what happens. That's the game week 16. Then last but not least, I see Manchester United winning by 3-1 against Burnley. That'll be the last game of the week before we build on to the next games that are coming of the week. But these are my predictions, people. Let me hear your own predictions in the comment section. Let's make it interesting. If you haven't, these are the fixtures. Look at them. Try to keep them in the calendar so that you never miss. You will see us setting up the reminders. Like I said, we're going to have a live stream of the United game. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. This has been Sam, and this has been the Football Connect. Let me hear your predictions in the comment section. Put them there. Then maybe I'll look at them and analyze them and say whatever I have to say, because guess what? We're in the new year and we need to celebrate a bit and see some good results and some good fixtures. I hope that's what we get in game week 17 and maybe game week 1, by the way, because we have that United game versus Burnley. But thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been Sam, Football Connect. I'll be back later on for the games, and I'll be doing my small videos like I've been doing these short videos. Just take them seriously, people, because those shots that I'm putting are some of the topics that we're going to be talking about at the end of the week in the Premier League show. So they might really mean a lot to you guys. So do that. That is really important to us. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sam and the Football Connect. I'll be back later on to prepare for the fixtures and whatever that is going to go on through the day. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.